All right. Good morning, folks, and thanks for joining us. We're coming to you live from the Lover Street area here in Paynesville, and precisely somewhere right behind the compound of the Liberia Broadcasting System, the LBS. And this entire residence, last night was a night of terror for those residing here. We just got an emergency call to respond this morning and show up, as last night was an armed robbery incident here in the neighborhood, and residents here feared for their life last night, as according to them, a huge number of gentlemen or young men attacked them last night, and they heard sounds of guns. According to them, those who attacked the neighborhood last night had guns with them. They had cutlasses. You think of weapons that were used to terrorize the entire neighborhood, and one person was victimized, and all of his money, precisely according to him, was taken from him. His belongings, his television set, his phones, and you name a whole lot of valuables, according to him, were stolen from him last night. We spoke to some residents here previously once we arrived here, and they told us they heard gun sounds last night, and one of their neighbors was being robbed. So this morning, right in this same neighborhood, we have one of our co-worker who resides here, and he called us first thing this morning at around 4 a.m. and he said there was an active armed robbery taking place within the Lover Street area right behind the LBS compound, and he's called us, but we couldn't make our way here right away. First thing this morning, we thought to run here and see if we could speak to the victims to tell us their experience they had last night. But as we've been informed, this entire neighborhood was terrorized last night, and folks here feared for their life. So my colleague Yasa Suba and I just decided to run here this morning. Yasa, we have the victims here. What do we intend to talk to them this morning?
Yes, thank you so kindly, Anthony Williams. Good morning, folks. I'm Yasa Suba. Like my colleague Anthony said, there was an incident here early this morning. So I think we now move to the victim to see how best we can get a word from him.
Sure.
So let us now go.
So thanks for joining us. For those of you joining us, first of all, before we reach out to the victim and get to hear a story as to what transpired last night, this particular neighborhood, for several days now or months now, we've been getting cases of armed robbery. Just the other day, one of the fellow who sells right before the LBS compound changes money and does those transactions, cell phones and all of that. His residence is also right behind here. He was attacked by armed robbers, and they took all of his belongings. He went out of LBS to report this particular incident, but again, we couldn't go to his residence. But we got another breaking news about similar incident right in the same very neighborhood. So it appears this particular environment, there have been cases of armed robbery, and we thought to just talk to the victim of the most immediate one that transpired last night. So can you kindly just come down to us quickly? And but as you can see right here behind us, according to him, is his shop, and he was attacked last night. So he's going to tell us what really transpired, and then he will show us around probably his shop, and we'll talk to some other residents who are around here to tell us what they experienced last night, because according to them, they all feared for their lives because they were hearing gun sounds last night as this fellow was being attacked. Kindly introduce yourself for us, sir. Don't worry, I'll hold it for you.
Okay, there's something happened last night around 3 o'clock.
What is your name?
Your name, please.
My name Abdullah Ba.
Okay.
I'm businessman sharing in this app. Yesterday, the armed robber came to me around 3 o'clock. In the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Try to open the door for me. I was inside, I was lay down, I woke up, I was trying to enter. But the saying I hear the sound, I woke up, I take the collar I have inside. The time I take the collar, now over there, a get more breath to enter in on me now, because no, now my one inside, now only one collar I have, plenty. After I take the collar.
How many were there?
I can't estimate how many people. Only thing plenty because having gone collar everybody, but now very good time to estimate how many person came to me. Only thing I know now to save my life. I try to open the window, enter now. That time I look away, I sponsor, I see you. only one person was staying here at the corner. I open my the other window here. I join outside. He tried chop my hair. I bend my hair. I run in the community. I was running.
She tried to chop your head with what?
She tried to cut my hair. I bend my hair. I bend my hair for him, but he now hold me. He follow me some more time, but he came back. He take the team. He wanted to take the money, the flasking, my phone, the apple, the thing I have it inside the room. He take everything and go back home.
So, where precisely did they enter through to your shop? Just show us.
The places in town are off on the left.
So you live right between here?
Yeah. The police people now carry the thing
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, they broke the lock?
They broke the lock, they broke everything. Thank you.
So they enter in the shop?
They enter in the shop. They enter in the shop, they try right here, and I want now over they enter inside the sun and inside the Reno.
Yeah.
Now the small Reno it get place to enter.
Okay,
So how did he escape?
So how you managed to escape?
But the time I see the person, two person join inside the room now. I say if I coming to live inside, they're coming to do maybe a kill me or a hear me.
So let's see in the shop quickly.
And you said another thing. You said you heard a gunshot.
Yes.
So they enter in your shop?
Yeah, enter in the inside the room. Inside the room. Right now, where you use the some of the Reno.
Oh, they open through the zinc?
Yes. No. Now the Reno you use.
Oh, you got another small window right here.
Yeah.
So they enter through the window.
Now Reno you use.
And you are the only person here?
Yeah, number one inside here, or living inside here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go out so we continue the conversation. And both folks, as you're hearing from him, according to him, the robbers robbed him through the window, broke his door, forcibly entered, and took all of his belongings. He's mentioning that they took his money and they took everything belonging to him. Now, one of the things we wanted to talk about, Yasa, also, most of the business folks around here, it's assumed that they got money. Just kindly just staying right here for us. They got money. A lot of them keep their physical cash homes, and all of that. So they are all becoming targets, of robbery. So definitely that could be, the case with the victim here. So I wanted to ask you, we're talking about how much in terms of the kind of things you lost.
The team, because now only the US dollars are from the flasking, I can help to estimate.
Okay.
I estimate that one again to 800 pound USD. Man. The thing I saw last night at the Liberty, I can give that estimate for you now. For now. I can get that estimate. Only thing I sit down because some people don't have the money here to keep him for them.
Okay. To keep it.
Yeah.
Is it
no, not so. Some people can just come because they believe me to say, keep this one for me. They do already. I can't take it for you. I say, okay. The people can already do that, man. I don't know. Everything can come.
So is this the first time for such incident to happen to you?
But no, a natural one, 2 times now. The first team ever. Now the team here I can say now the small one because the first day came a bus up first and thought the time I take my colleague that people run away. The second team come wanted to try to open it. I work out to that people run away. But yesterday Umba it was very prepared for me. They were very, very, very prepared because they were having the gun. They can lock the whole row here. No community people can come outside. In a suit, one time the time a suit now I may get the community people scared to come outside.
So before they shoot, were you screaming for help?
I was screaming for help, man. No. Nobody to help me. I said maybe 15 minutes or then they're trying to enter, no way to enter. Bon, the time I get the place to enter now, very insecurity to be inside. At first to take my security to gang outside to them now.
And you ran away for your safety.
I know I know it for my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll come right back to you, and we want to go see the other victim quickly. And from here, we can only say how sorry we are for what transpired last night. We're hoping the authorities will hear about your story and see if they can take this particular neighborhood into consideration and see if they can keep an eye on it, because we've had several cases of robbery in this particular environment. But we'll come right back to you.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
So, folks, this is one of the victims who was robbed last night. You did hear him explaining his story. The robbers attacked him, forcibly opened his door. He had to run for his life, according to him. They took every penny he had. They took his television, his phone, his tablet, you name, everything, according to him. And moreover, Yasa, he said he's been keeping money belonging to other business folks who trust him in.
He had almost 800 United States dollars.
Sure, definitely. So that's the thing. Speaking of instances like this, we've heard several cases of business people being targeted, especially those changing money, within this particular vicinity. Amos is right next door. He was one of the victims just 1 month ago, and he was at the LBS explaining his story. But we want to go right here in the neighborhood. There's another victim who was also attacked.
People would like to know. We did not ask him that question whether he had lights right in front of his shop, and if he was screaming according to him. But then the community dwellers was afraid to come outside because they hear gunshots.
They were obviously afraid because according to him there were sounds of gunshots. So obviously anyone will want to stay indoors for their own safety, especially where you don't have something to counter what you're hearing. So obviously that's going to be the case. Can you get the person please quickly?
But also in instances like this.
Yes, also, so right here, right before us is another shop that was also, victimized with similar case of armed robbery. So we want to see if we can talk to the victim to tell us his story as to what transpired when he was attacked. So that because basically the main reason we're doing this is for authorities to pay attention to this particular neighborhood because it's now becoming a target of armed robbery here around the Lover Street area. Several cases have been reported to us at the LBS, and we just thought to highlight this one so authorities can know that this particular vicinity, there are constant cases of armed robbery and harassment. So, how are you? My name is Anthony Williams. We are your neighbors from right here, the LBS, and we heard your story of armed robbery. And also, just last night, there was another incident. So, we're hoping that you could kindly tell us your encounter so that authorities can hear what's happening and they might maybe pay attention to this particular location. But kindly introduce yourself for us.
Well, thank you. I'm Christian Obifaya, a resident of this community. Yeah. Well, about 3 months ago, I have a window at the back of the shop here on the side here. And in the night, people came and broke the place and entered here and made away with some valuable items such as my laptop, money, and goods. Yeah, but I didn't see them. Yeah.
So if you were to estimate, how much are we talking about?
All the total light, including my document, about 2,000, something like that.
United States dollars.
Yeah.
That's
my
huge.
laptops, the money and the value that I had.
Were they armed?
I didn't see them like I said.
Okay.
Yeah, but when they came around, they broke the place, entered, and they started taking things, hauling things, so people heard them and had the alarm, and they left the place.
So you were not in the shop?
No, I didn't sleep there that night.
Okay.
I slept at my house.
Okay, so
I said my father's place, and I got my place back. So,
as a resident of this place, what have you to say about instances like these to authorities? What do you expect of them with the constant harassment of robbers and
Yeah, we have the state radio right here, and we are not far from the road. So we asking government to see what our security people can patrol here at times, because the presence of security and personnel is scares away evildoer. So when you see nobody in the area like that, they take advantage of it and just come here and just do this thing. And also, I think the community will have to come together too and see how best we can link with the authority and organize something like watch team. Yeah, talk to the boss, and at least we'll be patrolling around, blowing alarm. This thing scares them away as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I have a concern. So when it happened 3 months ago, did you allow the authority to get involved?
No, we didn't. We didn't. We didn't. We didn't. You see, when these things happen like that, one of the first things that come on our mind is that once we are saved, we give God the glory that we can try and maneuver and get something done again.
But don't you think there's a need for that?
There's a need. Exactly, there's a need. There's a need. But we have leadership crisis in this community now. So one of the best places we are going to get to our community leader and give them what happened. But nobody came around. Only those closer to me, like my friend and other people, just came around. We got leadership crisis here. The community is like no leadership now, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. What did you say your name was again?
Christian Obi Fire.
Mr. Fire, it was nice talking to you. We are hoping, because for us, we just want to highlight the issue. We are hoping our authorities involved will pay attention to this and get involved. Like you said, you're asking for them to make this community a priority because of the constant harassment that you folks are experiencing, and see if they can patrol. So we hope this video will also send an alarm to them, and they might be able to come to your aid. But thanks for talking to us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So this is one of the residents also who's victimized with the robbery issue, among several of them that have been reported to us from this particular Lover Street community here, right behind the LBS. We have our colleague who resides here also. His name is Andrew Gay. He's the one who reported the incident. We're hoping if we can just have a word from him, and also if we can hear from residents who were maybe hearing or who encountered the incident last night, to tell her what it really was, because yes, I come to think of the kind of horror that it can be when you are being attacked at night.
Yes.
But you can help because
Especially when no one is there to come to you.
moreover, and there are guns involved, so you want to stay indoors for your own safety. Andrew, you reside here. Let's talk about the constant harassment of armed robbery in your neighborhood, especially with last night's incident.
Yeah, first thing, we just want to register our concern using the state radio, calling on the authority to come in swiftly in terms of ensuring that ERBC is protected, and as well the community is protected. I can recall that 7 years back, when I moved into this community, we had ERU guys assigned at the state broadcaster. And then they used to parade at night, 12, 3, 4 in the morning. And 4 years ago, we never experienced, while the guys were patrolling rather, we never heard anything in terms of armed robbery, harassment, and other things. So I just want to use this platform to call on the authority, call on Mr. Coleman to ensure that to reinstate the ERU back to ERBC, or the PSU back to ERBC, so that the state broadcaster can be protected as well as the community.
So let's talk about last night incident. You live right next door to your neighbor. What was it like?
I woke up to the news, and it was shocking. You know, when something happened to your neighbor, it got to be of concern, because it's not to your doorstep. So many will sit back. So I want to say thanks to D4FOMO for allowing the crew to come here today. This story is very sad because people have lost a lot of money. People take upon the time and do their businesses to improve their lives. All right, it's now a crime to have a business flourishing. So we just want to the issue of security is a concern. That's all I can say.
Thank you very much. You said there were some neighbors who want to give their experiences. Let's see if we can talk to them. But that was Andrew Gay. Andrew Gay is the individual who reached out to us to ask us to come over here and highlight this issue, because he's a resident of this place. So basically, we're just hoping that this video can maybe serve as an alarm to authorities, to listen to the voices of those who we're talking to, and see if they can treat this place also as a priority, like they're doing for other neighborhoods, to maybe scare criminals away in a way. Like he's just mentioned, the state radio having state security, of course, in time past. Even now, there are security at the LBS. Sure. So while we walk there and see if we can talk to probably some of the neighbors who might have experienced last night's incident. So for those of you watching, we just wanted to say thanks for watching. We want to say thanks for watching and thanks for joining us. And wherever you're following us from, it's nice having you on this platform. This might not be as alarming as you may think it can, it could be, but these are people who are striving, for their lives, and they're hustling, and having robbers attacking them every morning is something very, embarrassing and fearful. Let's talk to our mother right here. She lives right next door to the residents of the incident, the individual, who was attacked last night. This is her house, and Aaron, if you just pan the camera right behind you, is the next neighborhood or the next home that was attacked by the robbers. So, Aaron, let's talk to her quickly and hear from her.
Hello, Mama. How are you?
Abba.
What is your name?
My name is Hawasa.
Hawasa. Can you tell us what happened here early this morning?
This morning when I was sleeping, it was around 3.
Okay.
Then I heard the person say, roll. When they said roll, I came outside. I tell my sisters, I said, they've running behind roll. I didn't know that was Jalo, they were running behind. They came to. Then after that, we were inside the whole spa. I said, oh, Rose, that Jalo. Then she told me, oh, that Jalo, they don't want.
Spa where now, right?
Right here, to my street now. Then when I spa now, because we couldn't all the count outside. We couldn't all the count outside. Then the other men, they were on that side. The other men, the Jassy, bien. When they were coming now, then they fire over there. I don't even now go. Then the other man said, I was inside.
The fire gone?
The fire gone.
So while the neighbors were coming in?
When the neighbors were coming, they said, go by the run, they went inside.
Okay.
They don't want that when they went inside now. When I came out, I said, oh, Rose, that ABO, they running behind. They ran behind him. Went on the side, you were calling people. After that, I went.
Yeah, they gone running.
Yeah, then went inside. I told my father, I said, knocking the go, you can't. Then my sister then said, don't knock father. I said, I'm knocking the. They don't want what they're knocking the father now. We run out, the other making with the flash and put it on their arm. Oh, knocking the father now. They start running.
So when you're knocking the part at that time, they were still here?
Yeah, the other man was saying inside. I was knocking the father. The other man was saying inside.
But were you able to contact the police?
No way. They didn't go. When he went to one of the elder on the side, the elder called police, but the police said they play with that. They can't come inside.
Okay.
That's what they told us. They play with that. But all the time, last year, before Barack came in the chair, the ERA made them to be helping us. So you please help us to find ERA people.
In the night, it can be very dark.
It can be very dark.
Okay.
It can be very dark. You please help us with ERA people. They be helping, but they need to do it. They need to be walking around.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for talking with us.
Thank you for talking to us, Alma. Okay. So that's it. You heard it from her. She was explaining her experience when they attempted to come to provide help. They were shot at by the robbers, and that was a way of scaring them away, and they couldn't help Jalo, as she said, or AB, who was being attacked last night by the robbers. So, basically that's it. Yes, you heard her. She's calling on authorities to see if they can deploy securities around their neighborhood to see if they can help also scare criminals away. But this is actually alarming, and their incident is not the first or second. Right. We've had several reports, like almost every weekend or times like these, folks will come at the LBS and report cases of armed robbery, and so it's very scary. Last night was a night of terror for them. And so we just want to talk to one final person, and then we can bring this to a closure, because we just wanted to highlight what really transpired last night. We have our mom here. We just want to hear from her. Yes, sir?
Yeah, okay. Hello, Mama. How are you?
All right.
What's your name?
Mother tell me.
Sorry?
Mother tell me.
Okay. Tell what happened here last night?
Last night, I was sleeping in my room on the side. But then I hear the person hiding, running on the side. He said, hey, my boy, you come for me, oh. They came me, oh. My boy, you come for me, they came me. Then I was sleeping when I was hearing it. Then I was told that roll come. They grab them, they shot them, or they carry him to kill him. My boy, I die, oh. You come, oh. So after that, sleep, they carry me. Then I hear the noise. When I hear the noise now, then we inside here. We can't raise in the post here. Inside now, we not open the door. Yeah. I live inside here. We in up over there. All was scary. Was there. Then the chairman, our chairman here. They said to all, to talk, when they talk, the person said, when you come outside, we fire you.
What the person said?
Yeah, then to my chairman, then do it. The my chairman, then only play.
So this song, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, where was take that shop there? One person was in there, we go. The man that get it home, he go on the way. He come outside. When he come outside now, the two Jassy and PM when they come outside, then they put suit. When they suit down, then they hide there. Say they were inside here.
So you are able to see how many persons were here last night?
No, would not open the door. Because the children were inside here, they was spotting. They said the post around, we will not open the door. They say around. Yeah, was scary, was inside on there. When it be wrong, crying, when they were coming out, then the children say, oh, that they not go, they not around here, that may not open the door. Well, open the door, we can't. My heart, yeah, call our trimming, and I ever. I just think I was that small. The play was getting partner. I go to bed.
So you get anything else to say? You don't say anything to the police or the government?
Yeah. Yeah, they're in the government. Because they're in the night. In the night, everybody can sleep. The police too, you know, they're not ready yet. Yeah. So we are praying God will send him there. We said the public there, we are praying God that he will able to protect the police. Everybody will able to be get people that do not in the community there.
Okay. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I want one final victim, then we'll talk to AB quickly.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Alma, kindly just join us quickly.
So kindly introduce yourself. What is your name?
Yeah, my name is Hannah Brown. Myself, I live on the alley. But I bless God that the community chairman came up. They changed for us to live here because they play. We always say when they run behind one other boy. I think he from the house. When he came, no, it take, I think 6 months ago now. Yeah, to take it off. So they get up there, they call Wallow. And us, we came outside there. Like how they left, they moved from behind the ball. Yeah, they have quite a say in their hand. So when they went on the tree there, they have Wallow boyfriend. And us, we get outside there. Like how they run away, say, they think we'll start wasting there for the people to come move you from here. We'll be wasting there. Oh, they have to say, they say, they put on, no, say, you're paying. Making people to be afraid of harassing people to their places. So they call me when I just work on
So who are you talking about?
that a criminal name when they came down there.
So they stay here?
And they're not here.
Do you know them?
Really, I don't recognize them. Because some of them, when they come in, they can post on their face. But last night, was very terrible. Last night, really, I wasn't on the scene. But I heard a gun sound last night. And then when they were running behind the fellow, they started talking road. They were calling him road. At that time, I woke up, I was sitting because at that time I was praying. I woke up, so I had myself to one. I got you praying. I came outside with the light, and I saw people sitting here. No shower on him, and the place was open. Yeah, even brought knife
So
and all.
outside, he was already standing here.
Yeah, he went.
By that time the armed robbers
They left. They took this way. The other side, they took it. They left. They go. Last night. Yeah, and they opened the place, they took the TV, took his money. They even wanted to torture him. They thought that he put money somewhere, they wanted to torture him so that how he escaped with the coil that was in their hand. So they felt that they called Bien, they made that they fear. Bien was coming for them, main rescue. Like how they fire over there. Like it made Bien, they say, you must come outside, will kill you. Like it made Bien to run inside. They get what, even spending their money, they get like in the scene round, she won't shot. They say when they get shot, they will shoot again. Like how she kept silent. She never shot. Last night she kept silent. But really the area we just tell God thank you that other people here, but it will say people not ready yet. Now small thing they born can want to. Yeah, now small thing passing sour food. Even was sitting here one time again, they get one girl phone, they get talking roll, they both start walking with P&D. I can they say he not even roll. Like how the police ran behind him and caught him. Yeah, so that what they can be doing here, but we tell God, thank you. Each time they come, that will come on somebody, we can come outside in group. Like how they can run away, they go.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody passing people, so there's some people passing with their phone and I think they can pass, they go, but when they be in there, and when not come outside, they will make sure they beat on that person, they take that phone, they carry it. So as soon as we hear roll, everybody can hear get outside. They come for that person rescue.
Okay, thank you so much for talking to us.
All right.
So lastly, Abby, before we leave you, obviously we know what happened to you is actually sad. If you got any message to authorities, we would love you to just put your message out there so that they can hear your cry and they might come to your aid.
But the message me I get to talk to the government or the authority. We need to take the responsibility to get the people can walk around in the community, because I can say thank God for now Corona here, because if Corona here, you can see nobody house, because if you see me to get forced to come house, because as per first now only one person, the other people feeling in now I get forced to come house, because I see the person and staying house. If I'm not coming to see the person, I will not coming house, because I don't know how many people waiting for me. You know, bon, I can say God, thank you for that. The thing now, I get a message to authority to take the responsibility to be checking in the community, to pass around to check in the night for the armed robber, the criminal. You know, I hear the message me I get to talk for them.
All right, AB. And again, we say sorry for the incident, and we're hoping you can come back.
Yeah. Now life. Anything can happen. Anything in the life here, I can say get it. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, my brother.
All right, so folks, we'll now bring this one in quickly. You heard from the victims, you listen to them. Their neighborhood is continuously being terrorized by criminals, and they're calling on authorities to see if they can deploy officers. The LBS is also right next door, and to see if their community can get some form of security patrol, because of the constant harassment that they are receiving from criminals. Folks are snatching phones, armed robbers are shooting at them, they're taking their belongings, they're terrorizing them at night. So this has been just a brief response to a call that we got from an armed robbery incident that transpired here along the Lover Street area last night. And we'd like to say thanks for watching. For those of you who've watched, you listen to the voices of the victims. So we'll bring this one in. My name is Anthony Williams, and my colleague is
Yes, super.
Aaron has been behind camera, and we'd like to say thanks for watching.